Hello, everyone. Welcome to another segment of intellectual brainstorming and academic excellence. My name is David Oni, and my YouTube channel is David Oni Ruiz. I want to use this medium to say a very big thank you to those people that have been subscribing to our channel, and for those that have left their comment and their notification, as well as their subscription. I want to use this medium to say a very big thank you to you. And we also want to use this medium to encourage you to subscribe more to our channels, to leave your comments, to click on the notification button, and also to click on that button like, so that you can encourage us to bring more of this academic innovation into your doorsteps. So today we're going to go into another different topic under government. So today we're looking at government, and the topic we'll be looking at is a unitary system of government. Unitary system of government. So what is a unitary government? We can say or define, we can say unitary government system of government can be defined as a system where all the governmental powers that exist in a state is concentrated or located only in the central government or single authority. So, this is the definition of a unitary system of government. So, we can say that a unitary system of government can be defined as a system where all governmental powers that exist in the state is concentrated or located only in the central government or singular authority. That is the definition of a unitary system of government. And don't forget also that unitary government can also be referred to as Unitarianism. We can also call it as a Unitarianism. So anywhere you see the word Unitarianism, you're talking about a unitary system of government. So what we're saying there is that under a unitary system of government, the government or the central authority or the single authority does not share power with anybody, but can delegate authority to the subordinate unit. So that is the simple definition of a unitary system of government. However, there are some certain factors which we're going to look at, or reasons that may prompt a country to adopt a unitary system of government. So, a unitary system of government is adopted in countries like Togo, like New Zealand, like Britain, like in France too. They adopt a unitary system of government. So, a unitary system of government will adopt a unitary constitution. Will adopt a unitary constitution. And don't forget that most of these countries that we've mentioned so far, most of them are what are smaller countries. They have a very small geographical, boundary, or the size of the country is not too big. Now, let us now look at factors, or before we look at the factors, let us quickly look at characteristics of a unitary system of government. Characteristics Characteristics of a unitary system. Characteristics of a unitary system of government. Characteristics of a unitary system of government. Number one, governmental powers are concentrated only in the central government. In the central government. Number two, adoption of a unitary constitution. Then number three, flexibility of the constitution, supremacy of the parliament, supremacy of the parliament. Number five, the system allows for delegation of authority. Number six, the various regions or units that exist in the country are created by the central government. So these are some of the characteristics of a unity system. We say governmental powers are concentrated only in the central government. Then let's say number seven, absence of opposition. Number seven. So we say governmental power that existed in the country are located only in the central government. So it's only from the central government that power emanates. Then number two, adoption of a unity constitution. By unity constitution, what we're saying there is that the body of rules and regulations, according to which the society is operated, is only what's located only in the central government, and the central government does not share power with anybody. So apart from that, we also say number three, that the constitution is a flexible constitution. What we mean by that is that the constitution is easy to amend. It requires what we call a simple majority. So under a unitary system of government, the constitution is very easy to amend. Flexibility of the constitution. Then supremacy of the parliament. In a unitary system of government, the parliament is supreme. Unlike under a federal system of government, where the constitution is supreme. But under a unitary system of government, the parliament is supreme. Then the system allows for delegation of authority. What we're saying there is that the government, the central government, does not share power with anybody, but can only delegate authority. That is number five. Then the various regions or units that exist in the country are created by the central government. So the various regions as it exists in the country is created by the central government. So there is no dual loyalty. There is only a central loyalty, and that loyalty lies with what? With the central government. Then number seven, absence of what? Of opposition. So there's no clear, there's absence of what? Of opposition under a unitary system of government, because the government is always a closed government. So under a unitary system of government, such does not actually exist. Now let us now look at Another subtopic quickly because of our time. So another topic because of our time. So let us quickly look at another one. Factors, or let's say reasons, that say the same thing. Reasons for unitary system of government. Reasons for unitary system of government. Number one, size of the country. Number two, absence of tribal differences. Then number three, sorry, absence of domination. Another one, quick policies to be made. Quick policies to be made. Another one, it is not expensive. It is not expensive. Then another one, for stronger governments. For stronger government. For stronger governments. So these are some of the reasons for the adoption of a unity system of government. We said number one, the size of the country. The small size of the country will allow a country to adopt a unitary system of government. Especially when the size of the country is very, very small. Such a country will adopt a unitary system of government. The absence of tribal differences. A country where there is no tribal differences, we discover that such country, it is better for them to adopt a unitary system of government. Then we can say another one, absence of absence or threats of marginalization. So that one is also another difference. So another factor. So absence of domination, the quick policies are what are made. Under a unity system of government, you discover that quick policies are always made. Because in most cases, in a unity system of government, they will always go for what we call a unicameral legislature. And what do you mean by unicameral legislature? By unicameral legislature, we're talking about a legislature where you have only one legislative chamber. That's a factor, a legislative chamber. Then the system, one of the reasons why the country also adopt the system is because it is not very expensive, it's very cheap to operate. Then the system was also made for a stronger government. Then there's also lack or absence of threat of marginalization. In a country where the minorities are not marginalized, or they don't feel threatened or marginalized or put aside or neglected, you discover that such a country will always go for what we call a unitary system of government, or what we call Unitarianism. Now let us now look at the advantages of a unitary system. Advantages of a unitary system. Advantages of unitary system. Advantages. Advantages of Unitarianism. Let me use that word, Unitarianism. Advantage number one, quick decisions are made. Number two, it suits a period of emergency. Number three, it is not expensive to operate. Number four, good decisions, good decisions, good decisions are made. Another one, number five, it promotes political stability. Stability. Another one, absence of minority domination. Minority domination. So let us quickly look at this also. The advantage is number one, we say quick decisions are what are made. The reason why quick decisions are made is because there's only the existence of a legislative chamber, one legislative chamber, which is what we call unicameral legislation. So, because of that, quick decisions are made under a unitary system of government. Then, unitary system of government, because of the fact that quick decisions are made, it makes it to suit a period of emergency. So that in case of emergency and laws are need to be made, or proclamation are need to be made, then you discover that in such a situation, because of the fact that quick decisions are made, it will be easier for the government to take a stand on such issues. Then number three, it's not expensive to operate. In this system of government, because of the small nature of the society or the country we're talking about, then it makes it not to be too expensive like a federal system of government where there's what we call duplication of governmental offices. Then good decisions are also made under a unitary system of government because of the fact that what quick decisions are what are made and because of the fact that what that it suits the period of emergency. Then it promotes political stability. The kind of rancor or political stalemate that occurs under a federal system of government does not exist under a unitary system of government. Then there's also the protection of minority rights, if at all there exists in the country, under a unitary system of government. So the system does not encourage what we call minority domination. Now let us now quickly look at, because of our time, the disadvantages of unitary system of government. Disadvantages of unitary system of government. So disadvantages of unitary system of government. Disadvantages of unitary system of government. Number one, it cannot be adopted in a bigger or larger country. That's number one disadvantage. Number two, good decisions are not usually made. Number three, another one, it will lead to political instability. Another one, it will breed dictatorship. It will breed a dictatorship. Another one, minorities are usually dominated. Minorities are usually dominated. So let us quickly look at this disadvantage. Number one, it cannot be adopted in a big country. The system cannot work in a big country like in Nigeria. Don't forget that in Nigeria, in the history of this country, 1966, General Agui Irozi, attempted to convert Nigeria into a unity system under Unification Decree 34. Under Unification Decree 34. 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 Unification Decree 34 34. In 1966, he attempted to convert Nigeria to a unitary state under Unification 5034. And you know what happened? It backfired because at that time, General Agunyirosi was assassinated, in a military coup because of that. Because it was felt by some section of the country as a means to dominate the other ethnic groups. So for that reason, he was assassinated. So the system will not work in a big country. Then another one, whose good policies are not usually made. Don't forget that two heads are better than one. In a federal system, you have the upper house and the lower house. But in most cases, under a unity system, there is only the existence of a one single, legislative chamber. And for that reason, sometimes good policies are not usually made. Then another one, it leads to political instability. The minority groups that may felt that they are being dominated in the country may decide to articulate for their own rights under such a system, thereby leading to what we call political instability. Then to breed dictatorship under a unity system of government, because it's only from the central government that power emanates, and that it's only from the central government that controls everything. You discover that the central government is going to be dictatorial and authoritarian in nature. So for that reason, it will also lead to what we call political instability, and thereby breeding what we call, which is not good for the system. The other ones that is what the minorities are usually dominated. Under a unity system of government, the minorities will always feel dominated. They are always usually dominated. So it does not augur well for such a system, because it will lead to what? To the domination of the minority. So on this note, we are going to end on what we call a unitary system of government. You will agree with me that it has been very interesting. Now we have done federalism. Now we have done unitary system of government. If time permits us, we're still going to what we call confederal system of government. We look at what we call confederation or confederal system of government. I want to use this medium to encourage you to subscribe to our channel. Come and subscribe to our channels. Subscribe to our channel, which is David Oniwiz. David Oniwiz. Subscribe to this channel, David Oniwiz. You can subscribe to this channel, David Oniwiz. Kindly subscribe to our channel. Also like our channel. You know, click on the notification button. And also leave your comments so that we can be able to serve you better. When you click on the notification, when our videos are being uploaded, you'll be one of the first people that will be notified concerning the existence of such a video. And you can agree with me that this program has been helpful to a lot of our students. I will encourage you to also subscribe. And if possible, you can download our videos. You can watch it over so that when you get to the classroom and your teachers are teaching you all these things, you feel you already know it, and you already assimilated it. And your exam, you can always come up with flying colors. I also want to use this medium to tell you that we are going to be coming up with different, subjects as time permits us in the future. Maybe hopefully by next month, we'll be looking at literature in English and English language as well, and also economics is fine if time permits us, because we have a lot of things that we still want to teach our students out there. On this medium, I want to say a big thank you. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. Thank you for clicking on the notification button, and thank you for leaving your comment. You will see next time. God bless you. Bye bye.